Hey guys, welcome back. This is Heather Hope with the Inspired Entrepreneur Podcast. How are you guys doing today? Happy Thursday to you guys. I hope you're having an amazing week. I know I am. Lots going on. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Heather Hope. I've actually been teaching the law of attraction for many years. While I was a therapist for many years, and I taught the law of attraction to a lot of my clients back then, just for that whole positivity type of vibe, and then got into coaching and law of attraction business coaching more specifically. And now I just talk about it. I teach it through my podcast, my YouTube channel, and I write some books, that sort of thing. But I wrote this book called The Inspired Entrepreneur, and it's one of those daily books that you flip to the current day and you'll get a message. That's what the book's about. It's for the business owner. And this podcast goes over each day. So as an FYI, I started the podcast on September 1st of last year. It's a daily podcast ever since. So today I think we're on, let me check. I think we're on 233 episodes. Let me see. 234 is today. 234 episodes so far. This daily podcast will end August 31st, and then we'll see where we go next. But anyhow, check me out on YouTube. You can watch you can watch me on YouTube and leave a message, leave a comment. Okay, so let's jump into April 22nd. Imagine that you already have what you want. How is your life different? Next, spend your vision. Wait, what? Oh, you know what? I read this the other night and there was a typo. Oh. Next, expand your vision to include those things. Is this even making any sense? I forgot to check on this. I checked it on my phone the other night on my Google Doc app, and I was like, what? Okay, so imagine that you already have what you want. How is your life different? So, it's one of those things of like acting as if, but you have to imagine as if. So right now I am walking through my house. Like I want to keep my house, and I want to remodel it and do this whole different thing to this house. Like I want to do extensive remodeling, changing the style of it, adding more square footage, adding so many different details to it. So I'm walking through the house today. I walked into my master bedroom or bathroom, and I was like, I can't wait to gut this. Like I'm envisioning gutting this bathroom. And then I'm like, oh, it's going to be this enormous it's a big bathroom. It's a really big bathroom. So, taking out the walls, taking out everything and starting over and envisioning what that would look like. And so then I just keep that vision every time I walk in there today. I've been keeping that vision of like, oh, it's going to be so cool. It's going to have gray walls, and it's going to have this tile that I picked out, all this stuff. And I just keep envisioning it. So I'm kind of like seeing past what's there right now. And I'm visualizing what it is that I want to create. So I do that every so often. I can't do it all the time because, we all live in this physical world that we have to actually see what's in front of us. But every so often, see what's not there yet. See what's not there yet. Envision. So imagine that you already have what you want. When you go in the garage, envision the car that you really want. Smile and be like, oh, I love my car. I love my car. If you fall in love with your current car, you will get the car that you want. It's just so amazing how when you fall in love with what you have, either that will improve. Say it's a relationship, one that's going downhill. If you fall in love with that person, either that person will you'll get a better relationship with that person, or a better relationship will come in. If you just complain and be upset and get, all into that about that relationship gets worse. Like there's no way to improve that relationship until you improve your feelings about it. So you have to improve your feelings about whatever it is that you want to improve or replace. Improve your feelings about it. So if you don't like your, like I like my master bathroom is like not the greatest room of the house. It's just different. And there's features of it that I don't care for. But there's a lot of things about it that I do love. I love that it's really big. I love that it has shutters on this big giant window. It's like a curved window. I love this one piece of art that I have on the wall. I love all kinds of features to it. It's really big, so that's pretty cool. Anyhow, imagine, where'd we go? Got too many tabs open today. Imagine that you already have what you want. How is your life different? So how is your life different? How do you feel with that life? You know what I mean? Because, we have to change the way we feel about everything, but about ourselves and about our life for our life to get better. So it's like we have to do that first and then everything will improve. Instead of feeling miserable, hoping that things will improve. They never do. They just never do. I used to live like that. They just never did until I realized all of this stuff. So yeah. Okay. So next, I'm going to try to figure out what this is trying to say. Spend your vision to include those things. Expand. I'm thinking I was supposed to say expand. Next, expand your vision to include those things. Imagine what you already have what you want. How is your life different? So you're adding that, you're expanding your vision by how things would be different. So how would you be? How would you live? Would you change the places you would shop at? Would you fly first class? Would you drive a different car? Would you, all these things, like when we upgrade our lifestyle, that sort of thing. So if you already have what you want, how would your life then be like? Like you have to kind of tap into, who am I at that point? Who am I in that version of myself? Would I still bargain shop? I think it's fun, bargain shopping. I just like going to the clearance rack wherever I am and be like, oh, wow, because once in a while you find something that's really cool. Or you find something that is on the list of things that you're looking for and you're like, oh my God, it's here and it's half price. Like the universe knows that I love finding a good deal. That's just so much fun. Okay, so are you imagining daily? Imagine daily. That is part of what I do. I meditate. I've been visualizing a lot more and I'm writing. So you know how I've been talking about how I've been doing a 2021 list. So it's every day in my notebook, I have a fresh page that says my coolest manifestations of 2021. And I date it. I have 2 dates on there. I have the current today's date, and then I also put 12/31/21. So in my mind, it's like, okay, so I'm at the end of the year and I'm telling people this is the cool stuff that happened this year. And it's all the things that I want to manifest. So I became a millionaire. I won a multi-million-dollar lottery. All these things. And so I was doing that every day. I started in December. A few days ago, I started changing that up a little bit because I wanted to create a story, because that's what I did before. Like anytime I do this, it works. So I write, I think this morning I wrote my cool year, and I write a story about, the 2 houses that I bought that I'm remodeling and some stuff about that. Each day is a little bit different. And so I'm envisioning it. I play some good music and I'm writing all this out. I do about a page or so of writing out, what's going on, what I'm doing, how I'm feeling, all this stuff. And then like the next day when I do this, I kind of look back at the previous day and kind of read through it and remind myself what I wrote, just to get into that vibration. So it makes things so much more real feeling when you keep doing it every day. When you keep visualizing, when you keep writing, when you keep focusing. That's the key component here, is focusing. The more you focus on something, the more you attract it. Now, it's the other way too. You can let it go. You can just say something in passing and then you manifest it. Or you focus on something long enough and then you attract it. I know it can go either way. I think it just goes either way. It's really funny. But I know that I think it's like if it's something that's really important to you, it's hard to just let it go, because then you get kind of like, I got to do something. Well, the best thing you can do is visualize and anticipate it. And you get to the point of expectation, and then you're just excited about it because you know that it's happening. You get into that feeling place of like knowing, and it's just, it's happening. You just know and you're excited. So, and that's from repetition of visualizing it and picking up on all these other manifestations and these not coincidences, but synchronicities and stuff like that. So, okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.